Yay, it's recording. It is now recording. Can we actually have it record? Okay, so I'm going to get ready to go out, and I'm going to show you how I do that with Layla, so that she is ready to work as well. And hey, Layla. So step one is brush the dog. Well, actually, step one is get dressed, but as you can see, I'm already dressed, so step one is brush the dog. So Layla has actually got 4 brushes, but we're only going to use 3 today. This one is a rubber brush, and it acts kind of like a massager as well as a brush, and it gets all the unwanted hair loose so that the other brushes can pick it up, and also gets some hair off itself. She's reasonably tolerant, I would say, of this brush. It's not her favourite, but she lets me do it. Let's try and get all the hair. Should we get all your hair out? You're gonna be naked. It's really important to brush Layla because she is half lab, so she sheds like a sheddy thing on a sheddy day. She sheds all year round, to the point where I've given up trying to hoover after her, because it's just no point. And clumps of hair are falling on the floor, so yay, that's fun. Hey, awesome. Well, the next brush we're going to use is a comb, which she really doesn't like, but you have to get all the loose fur there off. This is just some of the fur, and I brushed her yesterday. So I'm probably gonna have to start brushing her twice a day now, I think. Especially now that we're in August now, so it's quite warm sometimes. Today it looks kind of cold and it might rain. Important thing, I'm holding her ears out the way so that I don't catch them on the comb, because that would hurt and be mean. You can tell she doesn't really like me using the comb, but again, she's letting me. I'm having to go. I'm trying to be as quick and as gentle as possible because she doesn't like the comb as much as the other brush. It's her least favourite brush. Come on, Lee. Good girl. It's important to get the back of her legs and the base of her tail, because that's where the loose fur likes to hide after you've brushed it. So it's important to go over that bit a few times just to make sure. At this point she's starting to shake. Yeah, you're gonna shake, okay. And I managed to get about this much fur off her with that brush, which is pretty good. And I'm going to use the soft bristle brush. This one. Soft bristle brush. Bristle. Not bristle. Bristle. This brush. And she quite likes this one. She's normally... Yeah, that's a good girl. Good girl. Who's a good girl? Yeah, you can see. She likes this one more. She won't stand still because she's bored now. She's bored of me brushing her. But she likes this one more. Her tail is... Hey, can we come in camera? Good girl. Her tail wags a little bit more with this one. Good girl. And this helps get rid of any excess hair. It also makes her coat nice and shiny and a little bit softer as well, which is good. This one you can also use to brush like the belly and the legs and the ears and the top of the head and under the chin. And I brush her other side. Good girl. Because it's softer, so you can brush it and it won't hurt her. She likes this brush the most. This is so she's a bit bored because I spent some time before the camera trying to do this with my other camera. So, and then I've got the shimmy leather, which just makes her coat shiny and it gets some hair off, but it also gets anything else that might be on her coat off, and it makes her really shiny. So I'm literally going to polish my guide dog now. Unfortunately, the yellows and the goldens don't get as shiny as the other ones. Good girl. Good girl. I know. Oh. Gonna eat it? Did you want to eat the shiny layla? Did you? So yeah, now as you can see, she's starting to get quite shiny. Her coat is a lot smoother. Yeah, she's got a lot less hair, so she's less likely to shed in public. We're still gonna get some hair shedding because she's because of the breed she is, she's a lab golden retriever mix. So hey princess, hello. Yes, okay. Now we've got to find my shoes. So where did I put my shoes? She's about as likely to know as I am, because a head person cannot find their shoes, right? This mildly embarrassing, but it's not too bad because everyone knows I can't see, so losing things is kind of my forte. Hey, where did I put my shoes? Tell you that you wish you could train your dog to find your shoes for you. You keep losing them. Oh, there they are. Okay, they were behind it. Found them. Thank you, Layla. So, I put my shoes on, and then we're going to put Layla's gear on and check my backpack has everything, and we'll actually attempt to have at least either me or Layla in the shot. Who's a good girl? Yes, hello. Hello, you ready to go out? Wanna go out? Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go into town? Yeah? We have a little bit of a shopping list. Hey. Hey. What you got? Is that your teddy? It's one of your teddies. This one actually has stuffing in it, which is an impressive feat when it comes to Layla's and the teddies. Hey, kitty pie. No, it's good. Good girl, thank you. I'm not playtime. Good girl. Hey, so next up is Layla's lead. I work Layla in a half check, mostly to distinguish this as a working collar to her, but also it gives me a little bit of more ability to communicate with her, and on the likely event that something happens that I need to stop her doing something, or I need to use this to get her away from something that's possibly going to cause her harm, like another dog, I can use this and it gives me a little bit more ability to communicate with her and also move out the way of anything without hurting her. It doesn't hurt her. It's it can't strangle her because this is the only bit of chain, and then it's got two, and this bit's just normal collar. It's attached and it clips like this. So put that round Layla's neck. There you go. And on that too, there's a little, I can't see if you can see on that, a little medallion, and it has the guide dog's logo. It says microchipped. It has her guide dog ID number and guide dog's emergency telephone number on. So if there's a medical emergency, that means I'm injured, they can tell that she's a guide dog, and or if she gets injured, we can call guide dogs an emergency and they can help us get emergency vets out if we need to. And UK law says that she has to have this or a flash or a vest to ID her. Most people have at least two, some even have three. So that's her guide dog medallion, which she has. And I'm going to take off her non-working collar and show you that. This is a normal non-working collar. It actually has LED lights for the winter, but oh, they actually work today. See, so that when I send her into the garden and it's dark, it increases my probability of being able to see her, or at least I can see the lights because I'm photophobic. Then on this collar she has 2 tags. She has a pet tag, she has a normal dog tag which has my mobile number on, and then she has another, this is what the guide dog medallion on her working collar also looks like. This is the collar that we use when she's not working and for free runs in the house. And then we have her lead, and we have a double clipped lead so that it makes this loop so that I can hold it and the harness in one hand. It also has a whistle on, and this whistle is actually for free running, but it's also really useful for getting help if someone I've used this before when someone tried to pick my purse. I blew the whistle and it picked my pocket, and they got a bit of a shock. It's like the blind girl can actually feel you in their pocket, and that is good for calling help if you need it. It's quite loud. And then also on her lead we have a flash which says, "Guide dogs, please don't feed me," which I'm sure she doesn't like, but it's like, you know, it says what she is and what her job is, and again, if her tag was to fall off, we'd still be covered. It's also high vis, so you can see it, so when we're crossing roads, cars can see us a little bit more. And then that hooks on to your collar. Good girl. You're like, why are we taking so long? Normally this takes me 5 seconds. Normally this takes you about a minute, but today you seem to be talking a bit. Okay? Wait. And then we have a harness, which is this is actually an A-type guide dog harness. There is also a B-type, which is a little bit wider. It has the bit that the harness handle attaches to more here than here on the top, and some people like that. They say that it gives them slightly more control of the dog sometimes. Layla's just wandered off. Okay. And then you have a wider handle, which some people like because it gives them more control if their dog does something naughty. I actually have an A-type, so I have the skinny handle, not the wider handle. And this, I prefer this one because it gives Layla more, because we work in the city a lot and around train stations and stuff, and so I find it more useful because she can give me more I get more information through through the B-type I've found. But it is a little bit of personal preference, and also the temperament of the dogs that you're working with, some of their personalities. And it also has on it, which I really like, this is the new version. This is "Please don't distract me, I'm a working guide dog." And it really stands out. And there is another one that says, "Please don't distract, I'm working." There's that with blue text, and it's slightly smaller, but I quite like this one. And then obviously we have the main body of the harness with the high-vis front and her harness. You can tell that she's a working and not an in-training guide dog because her harness is white. So yeah. And then this is actually a small size because she's a skinny monster. There, look up. Good girl. Okay, so and Layla, head. You can't see that. Layla, come here. Come here. Layla, here. Come here. Good girl. Thank you. Head. Good girl. As you can see, she is perfectly happy having her harness put on. Then check that the girth strap has no twists. Put the lead through. Slide about halfway down. Place it on her back. check that nothing's caught or twisted. Layla's lost a little bit of weight recently, so I'm going to actually it's a bit better. She gets a bit, here we go. I put it on the wrong hole when I was cleaning it, because I took it, so I had to just tighten it there. It's okay, it's not better, just so it doesn't slip as much, hey? And now, so that's Layla all geared up. Some people don't recognise her even in all this, that she's a working guide dog, but yeah. Oh yeah, Layla's handle, you can't see it here, but Layla's handle is actually the whole length of her. It's a lot longer. So I have a longer handle than some people will have, and that's just because Layla's lower to the ground than I am tall. So it's a little bit odd, she's a little bit smaller than some of my height would usually work, and so to compensate for that we have a slightly longer harness handle. We work really well together because we are both really quick. She's pretty much at 1 speed, and that's Mod Plus, but she's a little bit smaller than most of her breed, than most labs are golden retrievers, so to compensate for that a little bit, and so that the handle is actually at the right length for me to be the right distance behind her, and she's working. She's gone to sit by the door, which is really quite cute. So, are we going now? Stop talking to the camera, Mum. Let's see if I can show. Hi, Layla. Yeah, she's a cutie. I don't know if you could see that or not. Okay. Now, my gear. So, I still got the Site Village sticker on my jacket. I'm going to put a jacket on because it looks like it might rain, but it might not. I'm not entirely sure how warm it is outside. So I have a jacket, and I also have some high-vis armbands that I'm going to put on. Thanks. So that's that one. And there's the other one. There it is. And there's this one. I used to have 2 like this, but I've lost the other one. So when we were at Site Village, I got this one. I find that the normal high-vis armbands, the Velcro ones, are too big for me, because I've only got little arms. They're kind of skinny. So yeah, I used those ones. And then I'm going to go find my backpack, which has a Velcro armband on the handle, and my hat and sunglasses. So that's all the gear that I dress Layla in when we go out in public. So yeah.